Definitely active.
Nah, we gotta do. I'm pulling. You already know I'm pulling up, but as far as music, I gotta do it one mic. You know, one mic. I ain't gonna lie, you going crazy, nigga.
Yo, what up there? What up there? Red Wax, Nemo P, most prolific.
You know that.
Major
man.
Key.
What up there?
What's going on, bro?
I mean, shit, we chilling, bro. Thank you for having me again, bro.
Every time, all the time.
You know that shit, man.
Definitely. So, since the last time you was here, giving people a little bit of update as to what Nemo P and most prolific had going on.
Shit, you know, I dropped a few street treats and shit. Been putting out a lot of promotional media for the streets and getting a lot of good feedback and shit. Some people been even asking me like, that's the real video, and I'm like, nah, we got over 20 promotional videos. Some songs got more than one version, but it been getting a lot of good feedback. We've been in a damn race in Facebook and YouTube. Our numbers been going crazy. We ain't reach our marker, but it has been going crazy. We've been having new reach and shit via social media. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that been working, putting out new sounds and new content. You know what I'm saying? Helping with the, you know what I mean, the direction of the company. Just, it been growth. You know what I'm saying? Gradual growth, but definitely growth, my brother.
Okay,
definitely growth. Hell yeah.
Jacking out.
Hell yeah.
Give me three of the things the three things you're most proud of as far as your personal accolades.
Shit.
As an artist, though.
As an artist?
Yeah, as an artist. We gonna get into as the CEO.
Okay.
We're gonna get into
as
an
Nemo
artist.
P,
Yeah.
first and foremost, my respect as a rapper. I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't even know I was gonna get this much love and reception as a rapper. So my respect. You know what I'm saying? My bravado. You know what I mean? And last but not least, my accolades. Shout out to Chart Metric. Like I could pull up with, you know, years of my metrics. I didn't reach the highest levels, but I'm proud of all my metrics. I could show metrics from any given social media or DSP, whatever you want to say. I got metrics to prove certain things, and it shows me where I'm at and where I need to be. So I'm proud of that. The journey.
Fire.
Hell yeah.
So now, sidestepping as a CEO, as an exec, as an owner of an independent brand, a label. What are like three of your accolades that you feel like right now to this date is your best accomplishments personally?
The representation of the brand, the community of the brand is starting to become more familiar, and it's on a small level, but it's starting to become more familiar with the people. So that's one thing I'm gonna really say. Like, we become more recognizable. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I'm really proud of. Like, you know, people come and go with music, but when people see me, they do, whether they talk about it all the time, they do shout out our brand. So that's an accolade. The algorithm is another accolade. You know what I'm saying? The algorithm is real strong. Like,
to tweak that.
Yeah. Even if I stop right now, I can always go look at my digital footprint and see everything I did and how I did it. So I am super proud of that. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's the 2025 like photo album, man.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. The third accolade would be the roster. Whether everything happened how I wanted it to happen, everybody that believed in me and took the journey with me and signed and shit, like, it was a real personal experience. So I'm riding no matter what. I'm always proud of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always pushed the catalog, everything I ever manufactured and shit. That's what I'm proud of, the catalog.
Salute that again. That's take a lot of hard work just to do from both sides of the angle.
Sometimes it don't work, bro, and you still gotta hold on to what you did. So
man. Facts, man.
Thank you, bro.
Salute to that. Of course. So with the summer coming up, right? What surprises you got coming for the people? We know as usual, Nemo gonna have some shows. Nemo gonna have some music going out. Sometimes I be driving in the car, I gotta send you videos. I got you on the playlist. You know I be bumping your shit.
Thank you, Mike. Niggas know you my brother. You know that. Big up to my nigga Red Wax, man.
Definitely appreciate it. Big up to you too. But
thank you, bro.
What's like a surprise if you give us a little sneak peek into like a surprise?
You family, a surprise.
All right.
I like the giveaway, so we want to hit the streets and just do some random shit. And outside of my people, I call my family just some random people, show some real love to people, and just brighten people up. I want to go to the streets and bring people up a little bit. That's a surprise.
Okay.
But as far as the brand, via the brand, as far as Nemo P, I want to give niggas what they want to see in the video. So that's supposed to come as a surprise, but you know, it's exclusive. I won't mention that nowhere else. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, bro, hell yeah.
So y'all got any more like short film things going on?
Of course. Yo, it's crazy. I got a few inquiries and I don't know what direction to go right now, bro, because I'm so caught up on trying to give a surprise with the music.
Okay.
But yeah, the short films, you know, I love that shit. I just gave it a little space trying to give all my mind power to the music because I ain't want to start getting on one thing. You know, sometimes, one thing at a time. Yeah, but I definitely
the CEO talking. Yeah.
But you know, we now I definitely got a few things. Corner Boy is supposed to do like 3 more episodes.
Okay.
Shout out to Ty Dolla. He got his whole little side show with interviews. He interviewed all the young drill artists in the Bronx and Harlem and shit. So it's a lot of side shows going on. Not to call them side shows, but you know, y'all know what the main focus is. So yeah, you know, it is a lot of shit going on, bro. I guess right now it's about categorizing, bro.
Categorizing.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
What's priority and what can wait and shit, because we always showing creativity, but certain things deserve more priority than others.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
The CEO has spoken again. So now going into the session mode, right? I gotta hit you with two different sides.
Okay.
So as the artist, what's 3 things that you need to get this session going as the artist?
I know the first thing I need. I need that piffy. I know the first thing I need.
Yeah.
You feel me? But outside of that, I need a wizard behind the boards. You know, shout out to my cousin 808s. If I ain't working with him, the only other nigga I trust is Red Wax. I give everybody one try, but I don't trust too many people with my sound and my optics and shit, my sonics. So yeah, the wizard, the piffy, and that energy, yo. Like, this a job, so I gotta make music no matter what. But if my energy is right, I know that's like will be one of the things that's on the list. You know what I'm saying? Because there's times like I even just closed when I made music and my energy wasn't there.
Right.
So we talking top 3 things, my energy need to be
Okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
So boom. Back to the CEO head.
Good.
As the CEO, orchestrating the sessions.
Yes, sir.
More so, let's say you gotta orchestrate the session, but you may not be able to be there for 60% of the session. You're only gonna be there for about 40% of the time.
I did that one time.
What's 3 things that you need to make sure is in order for your artist to make sure that session goes as it's supposed to go?
The first key thing is the engineer. You know what I'm saying? We not going to no unfamiliar or foreign studio. Wherever we known to work at, we will be in there. That's cardinal. 1. 2, they be punctual. And 3, whatever might be they little, whatever their amenities needed to help them feel like they themselves.
Okay.
Yeah. Because for the most part, not to cut you off, we rehearse. We already go over what we gonna do before we step in the spot, because I don't want them to embarrass themselves in front of who we work with. Yeah.
You kind of started opening the door for it, right? But I'm gonna double back a little bit again, right? So now, getting your Master P, J Prince on, getting your Slim on, right? From the CEO perspective, right? And giving game to people who's kind of in that position, because you got young artists coming up next generation, you got young CEOs coming up.
Yes, sir.
From the CEO standpoint, the pros and cons, why is it that you hone in on those 3 things to make sure the session goes the way it's supposed to go?
Well, we're going to start over one key word, representation. You know what I'm saying? We got everybody making music. Everybody want to be who they want to be and represent themselves as their own individual, and respect everybody that does that. When you're a part of something, or something that's bigger than your own individuality, the representation is everything. For example, we all come from a family. You represent your family a certain way, no matter what, because that's what you came from. You your own person, but who you are to your family is bigger than your individuality.
Right.
That's kind of what I put into my music and what I do with my music. So, if I'm going to go meet somebody and do music, even if they don't like my music, we had the best representation.
Right.
They can't take that from us. You know what I mean? I want anybody I ever worked with came across to just feel that from us and shit. So that's one of the key things I want anybody coming up under me to understand. Like, yeah, you got to represent. That's
understand that he's speaking heavy gems. It's not that the individual doesn't matter. The individual absolutely matters.
Yeah.
But your network is your net worth. So how you move within your organization, that determines your representation. It determines your finance. Sometimes whether or not a door's open or closed. Somebody could be deciding to do business with him based off of how he interacted with one of his artists previously. Could be a good thing, a bad thing, but just game and gems that we always try to share with people here with Starz and Bars.
Yes, sir.
So, is there anything else that you got coming up that you want to put the people on to?
Well, I stay with a project. I'm gonna drop a new project. I got like 2 or 3 videos in the cut for all my fans. Shout out to all my fans, supporters, everybody rocking with us. Right. I got some visuals for y'all. And we supposed to pop out a little more and do a little more performances and shit. Just give people some more energy and shit. You know what I mean? But other than that, the marketing. The marketing plan is sneaky right now because I wanted to see niggas' reaction when I dropped the marketing. That's the surprise in itself. For surprises and shit, and double backing on that because I was thinking about that. But we got a nice little marketing campaign that I think will engage people a certain way and even make them recognize more what we got going on, and even, make them determine, well, these guys should be on my playlist, or I'm following these guys, or what they doing. You
Okay.
know? Yeah, 'cause shout out to everybody that's rocking with me. Right now, we in a phase where we just want to meet new fans, new potential, you know, what's that? It's many more than one word, because I want to say fans, supporters, like just new love, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, you know what I mean? Every time we come across people, I can show people music that's 4 or 5 years old and they fall in love with it like it was day one. So
absolutely,
we working on a marketing campaign that will just get us right directly to that point, so we could break through a whole new fan base and shit.
All right, definitely.
Yeah.
New work getting put in, hit new horizons and things of that nature.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, how's the overseas market?
It's been growing good actually, and it's crazy you asked that. I got an offer to do overseas distribution. I'm considering doing that with the next 3 projects and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit it right on the marker, bro.
Listen,
you hit it right on the marker.
Of course.
You hit it right on the marker. But I just had a meeting with somebody and they want 500 copies. It's not a big amount, but in Japan, direct to consumer.
Fire.
Yeah.
Salute.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
All Japanese art. See, you making me tell everything, bro. You making me tell everything.
Not yet. You gonna go back,
bro. But it's the 5th anniversary, so in honor of the 5th anniversary, we got a nice order for some for CDs, and I'm still working on getting a vinyl drop too. Like I said, I'm old.
Got a lot going on.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Don't give it all away,
bro.
Gotta make them tap in. What's the website?
MostProlificRecordsLLC.net. Go
That's
type
it
in, man.
Go tap it in. What's the Instagram? YouTube?
Nemo P 007. Or you can just type in Most Prolific Records on anything. TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Google. You can type in Nemo P on anything. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Google, Instagram. Type it in and go see what you like. You know what I'm saying? See if you like anything. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Shout out to Red Wax, man.
Shout out to Nemo P. Most prolific major key. We added it again.
Come on, bro.
Definitely appreciate it.
Every time, bro.
And